Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Renee Summerhour. We start off with your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. It's not just St. Patrick's Day, it's also March Madness. Thousands of sports betting basketball fans are pouring into Las Vegas's casinos. Review-Journal's Jen Odd tells us how it's impacting those hotels and resorts. Jen?
Renee, up and down the Las Vegas Strip and in the downtown area, hotel room prices are soaring. The NCAA March Madness College Basketball Tournament is considered the biggest sports betting event, even more so than the Super Bowl, because it kicks off over 4 days. Hotel rooms at Caesars Palace are going for as high as almost $1,000, with no rooms under $100.
Big turnout is expected. The sports book should be pretty wild in the next 4 days, and it should be wild also in the next 2 weeks as the tournament grinds down to the Final Four.
While no tournament games are being played here, Clark County offers 99 sports books, many with monster-sized TVs for sports bettors to watch all 48 games. Fast forward to next year, T-Mobile Arena will be where the West Regional Sweet 16 round of games are played. Renee?
And Spirit Airlines is adding several flights serving Southern Nevada. Starting in August, new routes will run from Harry Reid International Airport to Albuquerque, New Mexico, Boise, Idaho, and Reno. With these, Spirit serves 41 nonstop destinations to Las Vegas. Now to your top stories, brought to you by Nevada Hand's Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. The Reality-Based Training Center for First Responders is getting $3 million in federal funding through the omnibus funding bill recently signed by President Joe Biden. The center is expected to help first responders better prepare for complex public safety threats, such as acts of terrorism or mass shootings.
They got to raise $10 million more just to get those two phases done. And that money is being sought through various sources, some from the public, some from nonprofit foundations, and they're really hoping for a big amount of money distributed from local governments through the Rescue Plan Act.
The training center is just one Nevada entity receiving these federal funds. And the latest in election news, Nevada Assemblywoman Annie Black has filed for the 4th Congressional District. Black made headlines back in 2021 when she didn't wear a mask during an assembly session. She conducted her committee business from her office after being banned from the floor. And former Republican State Treasurer Dan Schwartz makes his run for Lieutenant Governor official. He served one term from 2014 through 2018. He joins 10 others in the race for that position.
Sports brought to you by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today. The newest sports league to call Las Vegas home officially kicks off this week when the Vegas Nighthawks take on the Northern Arizona Wranglers on Friday at the brand new Dollar Loan Center. Although Las Vegas has been home to 3 Arena Football League teams in the past, the Indoor Football League will make its debut in town with the Nighthawks.
It's exciting, especially playing here at UNLV and coming back for the city. Vegas is a wonderful city and that has a lot of support here.
While indoor football does have some similarities to the traditional game, the up-tempo speed and high-energy atmosphere makes this game that much more fun for fans.
It's electric. Guys are flying around, big hits and heavy plays, guys falling over the walls into your lap. That's what, gets the community, gets the fans engaged.
Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The NCAA tournament tips off today with 16 games. Michigan is a 1-point favorite at Caesars Sportsbook over Colorado State, and the total is 136.5. Providence is a 2-point favorite over South Dakota State, and the total is 148. Memphis is a 3-point favorite over Boise State, and Baylor is favored by 20 over Norfolk State.
Now for today's weather report, brought to you by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Sunny with a high of near 72 degrees is forecasted for the valley for your Thursday. Light winds will remain in the forecast as well. Tonight, evening lows around 50 degrees. For the rest of the week, sunny conditions will remain through Friday, then increased cloud coverage moves in Friday night. Saturday temps could get as high as 81 degrees. Winds will also pick up, and a slight chance of rain is also forecasted for Saturday. We'll cool down just a bit for Sunday. We'll be in the 70s to start the week and the first official week of spring. In your health news, nurses at University Medical Center are upset that the hospital is making them work overtime. One TikToker shared this video expressing frustration over the announcement, saying the blame is being placed on the nurses. A union representative says that starting next week, nurses will have to work an extra 12-hour shift per week. This comes after UMC ended its incentive paying for working overtime last month.
They say if there's still a staffing shortage, why not pay the crisis pay? UMC says that with COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations plummeting, this is part of the return to normal.
UMC also said it continues to use traveling nurses to limit the need for overtime. Now in your lifestyle news, now that it's just about spring, we're seeing more people heading outside. That means more boaters on Lake Mead. However, water levels on the lake could be impacted on just how quickly you get out there.
We need to understand that launch resources are limited down to minimal lanes, so it's going to take courtesy and patience on the part of boaters at the ramps.
The West is currently experiencing the worst mega drought in about 1,200 years, impacting Lake Mead's water levels. Updates on Lake Mead launch ramps can be found on nps.gov. Over in your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada, the popular Arts District restaurant Esther's Kitchen announces plans to move to a bigger space just a block up the road. Chef James Tree's restaurant opened back in 2018 at Casino Center Boulevard. The new location, expected to be open in 2023, is on Main Street. The building right now houses Retro Vegas, and Esther's Kitchen spokesperson says that the vintage shop's owner is retiring and that the plan for Esther's Kitchen is to, quote, stay as authentic to the building as it is now. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. If you have a Roku device, search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. from the Las Vegas Review Journal. Have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.